Hey everybody, it's Kyle. Hey, I'm sitting here waiting on my kids to get out of school, and I kind of want to share with you our very first step that we decided to do as a family once we got to we'll call it a tipping point, where we realized that if we stayed on that same path, our family was going to fail miserably and we wouldn't last. And, earlier on I told the story of, how we were struggling and got pushed to the edge and committed as a family that we were going to do anything and everything we could to start to thrive again. And we didn't really know what to do. And luckily I had read a book that said there's 3 steps to accomplishing anything in your life. And those 3 steps are: number 1 is know your outcome. Step number 2 is take massive action. And step number 3 is to adjust as needed. And that's what we decided to do. We knew our outcome, and our outcome was simple, and it's probably the same outcome you have, which is you want to thrive and you want to have a happy home, and you want to remove the tension and turmoil and stress, and your home be a place where you and your spouse love each other and your kids love each other and you have a lot of fun. But we knew there were going to be continued meltdowns. We didn't expect that to stop. So we wanted to be able to manage that in a way that allowed us to enjoy our lives, even as we work through the problems that autism and the struggles that autism can bring. So we knew our outcome. The next step for us was to take massive action. We didn't really know what we wanted to do, but we decided that every Sunday night, my wife and I and our 2 oldest sons would have a family meeting. Our 2 sons that were on the spectrum, we'd give them something to do or something to watch on TV. And my wife and I and our 2 oldest sons, who were probably, I'd say, 9 and maybe 11 at the time, we sat down and we asked ourselves a couple of questions. What did we do right last week? What did we do wrong last week? And how could we do better? And then we ended with what could we do right this coming up week. And those were the things that we asked ourselves each week. And again, those are, what did we do right? And we would talk about that. What did we do wrong? We would talk about that. And how could we do better? And then what did we do right? We ended with that. And the purpose of that was to get ourselves a plan and a focus for moving forward in a way that would allow us to succeed. And like I said, it didn't take us long before we started to see some very major changes in our family. Here you go, Jack. My kids just hopped in the car, so I'll let you say hi to them real quick as we start to roll. But that's what we did. And those were some really important turning points for us. What I don't want you to imagine is that we made a decision and everything started to change. That's not what happened. What did happen is that we made a decision and we sat down and we really talked about it and made sure that we engaged our 2 older typical sons in the process. We made sure that we were all committed to the same things, and we made sure that we had a weekly focus that we could. Are you eating that? I didn't say you could eat that. Sorry, my son's eating my lunch that I had sitting in the car that I hadn't had a chance to eat. But that's what we did to really start that process. So I wanted to share that with you. And since I've got them here, I might as well introduce you to Jack and Chloe real quick. I'm about to start driving. That's Jack? And can you say hi, Chloe?
Hi.
Okay. Those are my 9-year-old twins now. They weren't even born when we started this process. But I'll be honest with you, the only reason we have 9-year-old twins now is because we started that process and we started to manage our family in a way that allowed us to imagine having additional kids. Otherwise, those 2 cute little suckers wouldn't even be in our family. So hopefully that's helpful. And now you kind of understand our starting point and the fact that it was hard. It didn't happen overnight, and you probably shouldn't expect it to either. Have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.